आप हमें बताएंगे इंडिया हैबिटेट सेंटर एग्जिस्टेंस में कैसे आया था
So there were 36 institutions who got together. They were about climate, sustainability, renewable energy, solar energy. So they wanted to make an institution for themselves. So that is how this place came into existence. I have met Prince Charles there.
Prince Charles.
Who's the king now. I have met Richard Gere. Then I have met Amitabh Bachchan. Political part, you've seen the Prime Ministers. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Dr. Gali Jal Singh had come. We had this current president. Prime Minister में only he has come.
So how's can you describe कैसा था मतलब उनके साथ मिलना?
He was a thorough gentleman.
Shilpa, the famous kiss.
Kiss. That happened there only.
Oh.
That happened at our wedding.
Okay.
I don't have to see अरे कितने likes हो गए कितने dislike. Current majority, if I say the current generation and the majority is running.
They are running after.
They don't know themselves. That much I can tell you.
They don't know.
See, for example, I've seen people, if a kid passes out from the college, he gets a job of, let's put it about 20 lakh annum. 6 months, he's looking at 30 lakhs. In 1 year, he'll say, I'll need double. See, it's not possible. Practically, if you go by, I don't think so. But they have that set mind. How are they going to change? And these leads to other so-called depressions, anxieties.
Is it actually so called? Is it there because of the the times we are living in?
It's because of the times. Because I don't know, everybody wants everything in quick time. Because there's a very thin line between need and greed. See, initially when we did our apprenticeship, we were told to do everything. Like washing, like cleaning tables, picking up soiled dishes, everything. See, you got to take an order to the room. So we used to be given bricks on a tray, walk through the staircase till the 6th floor. Nobody comes from the top, yeah. Money is important. I'm not saying it is not. It is the most important part. But there is something called satisfaction, content. You're content. You're happy. That is where the difference is.
Most of us would know the India Habitat Center as an institution housing sustainable buildings, hosting national and international events throughout the year, but rarely do we meet people running such an institution who work behind the picture. Today we have with us one such person who has been with the IHC for over 25 years and has seen the world change during this time. He is Mr. Sanjay Vadhera, General Manager Sales, IHC. Let us hear him talk about his life in the hospitality sector, why he is not on social media even today, and what young people wanting to get into this profession can gain from this conversation. So, how are you, sir, today?
Absolutely fine.
We're so glad to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to our show, TDM Manthan.
Thank you.
And I hope people are happy to see someone, because we just know India Habitat Center as an institution. We generally don't meet people behind it. So here we have you today.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can you please tell us, because many people, India Habitat Center, many people don't know that we also have normal family functions, events also can have there, right?
India Habitat Center, it is an autonomous body, which is where we have about 36 officers there who own these services. They had made it for their own use. It became so huge, they couldn't manage it. Pre-COVID, there was a contractor who was doing it, but now the IHC manages themselves. Post-COVID, they've been taken care. The services are done by IHC.
Okay.
So it's basically a member-based institution where members references, they can do their social gatherings and other functions.
So it's mostly government and private businesses.
Absolutely.
So आप हमें बताएंगे India Habitat Center existence में कैसे आया था, like when it came up, because I think
India Habitat Center came in existence this was a concept which was done. This is institutional land. Institutional land है. जो गवर्नमेंट होती है सरकार, वो हर एरियाज में एक इंस्टीट्यूशनल लैंड अलॉटमेंट करती है.
अच्छा.
So there were 36 institutions who got together They were about climate, sustainability, renewable energy, solar energy. So they wanted to make an institution for themselves. So that is how this place came into existence. And the services for the hospitality were made for them. ताकि उनके इस्तेमाल के लिए कॉन्फ्रेंसेस के लिए उनके आने स्टेइंग के लिए रेस्टोरेंट बने लेकिन ये इतनी बड़ी बन गई कि दे हैड टू हायर समबडी टू रन द
अच्छा तो पहले ये इस तरह से नहीं था कॉन्सेप्ट
पहले दे हैड ओनली थॉट कि दे कीप इट फॉर देम लेकिन जब फैसिलिटीज इतनी बड़ी हो गई दे थॉट वी नीड समबडी टू मैनेज देम
अच्छा
so from day one they had taken a outsider a contract person who was doing it post covid IHC is doing it now.
Okay. And post-COVID, has the world changed, in terms of people coming in, जो लोग बाहर से आ रहे हैं या जो businesses हैं?
Initial stage, I mean 2021 May till that, people were little apprehensive because there were a couple of waves. People were...
Even very recently?
Recently there has not been any problem with us. It's a regular business with us. We have international delegates coming in.
Okay.
We do about 12 to 14 international conferences every year.
Every year?
Every year. So there's not been a problem post that.
I see. So, आप कैसे आए इंडिया हैबिटेट सेंटर में? You were in the hospitality sector,
I've
right?
been with the hospitality sector for the last 30 years.
30 years.
Yes.
That's a long time.
More than 30 years, in fact.
Okay.
I've been with Habitat for almost 25 years now.
So, Habitat ने आपको कैसे रोक के रखा है अपने पास?
I enjoy my job there. I get whatever I want. That's
Is it
all.
because it's such a beautiful building? The place is very
It's not
nice.
a question of beautiful building. You got to be content. Because there's a very thin line between need and greed.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Very thin line. See, it's not that I can't. I could have got a better job, maybe better salary, but it would have meant traveling away from the family. See, in our industry, hospitality, every hotel chain has hotel all across pan India. So you need to travel.
But
So
most people want to travel, right?
I've done my part. I'm
So
over
you've
with
done-
it.
You've done travel.
I've done a lot of traveling.
Can you tell us आपने start कैसे किया था? Where did this travel
How-
thing? How did it come into being?
Okay.
And also from where do you belong? You spent a lot of time in Kashmir, right?
Jammu Kashmir.
Jammu and Kashmir.
I was born in Jaipur
Okay.
and till the age of 14, I was in J&K with my grandparents.
Grandparents.
Okay. 1982 I moved to Delhi and since then I've been in Delhi. So
आप पहुँचे कैसे कश्मीर?
my dad was working with CAG.
Oh, अच्छा. So
So
he was in a government.
He was in a government job. Secondly, my grandfather was a advocate with J&K High Court.
That's really nice.
So that is why we moved to J&K.
And the family originally belongs to
Pakistan.
Pakistan. Okay, so your roots are in
Most of our roots are...
which part in Pakistan?
That's a difficult one. I don't remember.
But your grandparents came and settled in
Absolutely.
Kashmir.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
They settled in Jammu.
They settled in Jammu.
So we keep shuttling because J&K, the offices keep moving because of summer and winter. So that is why it's just J&K.
Okay. So you studied in Kashmir for a good...
I studied in Jammu till 7th.
Acha.
Till 7th I was in Jammu. Then from 8th I was with Mount Carmel School,
Delhi.
Delhi.
Okay.
So then post that I did my graduation from Bhagat Singh,
all Delhi then.
all Delhi. Then I did my apprenticeship with Taj Group of Hotels.
Okay.
I worked with them for about 6 years.
So was hospitality a big thing at that point of time in the 90s? That is right.
It was huge. Because that time there were only 4 or 5 options people
One
had.
was medical.
Doctor,
Yeah.
medical, doctor, engineer,
engineer.
government, yes, CA.
Yes, CA. तो ये कैसे?
Because उसमें ना काफी सारा mental stress था. ये सबसे easy था उसमें से.
अच्छा ये easy था. But since your father was in a government job, didn't he want you to also, kind
Obviously
of...
the father wanted. But I don't know, from very young age, maybe I would have been about 7-8 years, I had an inclination to go to hospitality way.
Okay.
So
like what do you wanted to do?
I wanted to, because I had seen a lot of glamour in this. That time, glamour. You get that impress. When you are a kid, you see something, you like it. You want to do that thing.
For example?
See, I'll tell you, our maternal uncle had a couple of restaurants in Calcutta.
Oh,
So we used to go regularly there,
Calcutta.
Calcutta.
So from Jammu, Kashmir to Calcutta.
Calcutta. So we used to go there. So when you go to a restaurant, you have Usha Uttab like person singing there. So you feel
Yeah.
it's
And
a
anyways,
huge,
Calcutta is such a cultural
absolutely.
hub. Yeah.
So you feel something. So that is why I wanted to join the hospitality
Oh, so that
So
was your
post-
first attraction to
attraction or whatever you say,
or destiny.
destiny, whatever. But और कोई industry I didn't want to because
Okay.
पढ़ाई मेरे बस की नहीं थी. Difficult. मेरे लिए नहीं था पढ़ना मेरे लिए लिखा ही नहीं था. हाँ नौकरी सी फिजिकल इट इन्वॉल्व लॉट ऑफ फिजिकल वर्क. इंडस्ट्री हमारी में मेंटल के साथ साथ फिजिकल भी बहुत होता है बिकॉज वी हैव रिजन थ्रू रैंक्स. इट्स नॉट दैट I did my apprenticeship with Taj, worked with them for 6 years. Then I moved to ships. I was at Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines for 4 years.
So
Then I
you
came,
were where were you posted then?
I was posted in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Okay. And then
Then I came back. I joined,
back into India.
took a break for 6 months. Then again, I joined back this Park Royal
Park.
Aeros Group at Nehru Place. I worked with them for about 6 months. Then after that, I've been with Habitat.
Okay, then you've been. So when you go to Taj is such a big name. When you go to Taj as a very young boy, right? What is what is in your mind, and what is the work that you actually do?
See, initially when we did our apprenticeship, we were told to do everything. Like washing, like cleaning tables,
Cleaning tables.
picking up soil dishes, everything. See, you got to take an order to the room. So we used to be given bricks on a tray, walk through the staircase till the sixth
That
floor.
was the drill.
Drill, practice, or whatever you
Acha.
call. So you learn everything. So tomorrow you should be able to perform also in case of need.
Okay.
So that is how.
Though that's just the part of training.
Part
That's
of the
not
training.
exactly what you're
No.
like supposed to do.
No, not.
And there's no, I mean, young people also nowadays at least they have this kind of an attitude. Okay, now I'm not going to do this, or were you were like really chill?
No.
How were kids at that time? How would
That
they,
time kids never had that attitude.
Okay, so you were happy and ready
More
to
than
do,
happy.
excited.
I see.
Yeah.
There's a word called dignity of labor. You work. You can only write. Nobody comes from the top, yeah. No one, none of the industrialists, any businessman has come from the top. They've risen from the bottom. So everywhere there's a different style of working or different structure for work. So you have to adapt it. If you have that current generation, I can bet they will not be able to do it.
They will-
That is why they usually change their jobs every 6 months. You can check the records.
At least every 2 years I've seen. I've been a part of
Slowly it'll come back.
Okay, so the
See,
trend
people
is
like
that
us, our generation time, people who've been working with certain companies, they've been on with A for ages now.
for ages. True,
So,
true. They
it's-
go
it's-
on for the life.
Till the
Yeah.
lifetime. It's not, money is important. I'm not saying it is not. It is the most important part. But there is something called satisfaction, content. You're content. You're happy. That is where the difference is. Current generation wants everything in a quick succession. पैसा भी चाहिए, satisfaction चाहिए, घर भी चाहिए. It doesn't come like that. You have
It
to
doesn't happen like that.
You have to work for it. See, if a person is making a good amount of money, also salary, still he has to work on it to get the house and everything done. Yeah? It's not that money can buy anything, everything. You still have to work for it.
Of course, of course. So that's the difference you see
Absolutely.
then and now. So in today's age, what would, I mean, contentment is a very, I don't know how they will, they will be defining this
आज
word.
की जनरेशन को मेरे को लगता नहीं है कंटेंटमेंट का पता भी होगा क्या होता है. That is what my observation is. No offense meant to anybody. It's my observation because I meet young people, lot of people, and there is the age, the people between our age and this generation. They have a different process. They're still into that. Some of them are still into the old school of thought.
Okay.
They still follow those principles and regular things. So it's not that everybody is same.
Of course.
It depends on your
But what is
English.
the majority, the lot that you see? That
The current
comes in?
majority, if I say the current generation and the majority is running.
They are running after.
I, they don't know themselves. That much I can tell you.
They don't know.
See, for example, I've seen people, if a kid passes out from the college, he gets a job of, let's put it about 20 lakh annum. 6 months, he's looking at 30 lakhs. In 1 year, he'll say, I'll need double. See, it's not possible. Practically, if you go by, I don't think so. But they have that set mind. How are they going to change? Then these leads to other so-called depressions, anxieties.
Is it actually so called? Is it there because of the the times we are living in?
It's because of the times. Because, I don't know, everybody wants everything in quick time.
So आप बोल रहे हैं कि ये एक कॉज है डिप्रेशन का
बिल्कुल
या स्ट्रेस का इन यंगर पीपल?
अगर देखो, आपको अगर आज कॉलेज से निकलते ही, हमें कॉलेज से निकलते ही 5,000 रुपये की जॉब मिलती थी, वी वर हैप्पी.
तब 5,000 बड़ा
होगा मैं 5 का मतलब 60,000 रुपये साल का हो गया. आज वही वीज़ा वी में अगर 20 लाख की मिलती है एक बच्चे को, आई थिंक इट शुड बी मोर देन इनफ फॉर हिम. इफ यू स्टेइंग विद द पेरेंट्स एंड 90% किड्स आर स्टेइंग विद द पेरेंट्स.
अच्छा,
ठीक है. और जो आप अगर कहीं बाहर काम कर रहे हैं, इफ यू वर्किंग इन एनी कंपनी beside your hometown, the company offers you accommodation and everything. That part is taken care. I have friends whose kids are working in Bombay. The company has provided them the accommodation and the food. But
many people also live on rent na.
they do because अगर वो कंपनी accommodation में रहेंगे, then there will be a lot of do's and don'ts. See, everybody has its own. So अब अगर आप 20 लाख रुपए के आप 6 महीने में कह रहे हैं कि मेरे को 30 मिलेगा, कैसे हो जाएगा? आप मेरे को बताइए. पॉसिबल है?
No.
तो फिर ये अब वो सोच के ये देखता है उसको इतना हो गया, मेरा क्यों नहीं?
ये तो बहुत ही कॉमन है. आई थिंक it's true for all ages, isn't it? No.
Not for me at least. I'm happy. देखो, मेरे को पता है, मेरे को नहीं चाहिए इतने से ज़्यादा. जितना मिला हुआ बहुत खुश हूँ. क्योंकि उसका मैंने बोला, आई टोल्ड यू इनिशियली आल्सो, देयर इज अ वेरी थिन लाइन बिटवीन नीड एंड ग्रीड. और अगर आप नीड पे जाओगे ना, आई वुड से आउट ऑफ 140 बिलियन पीपल, मे बी अबाउट 80% ऑफ पीपल आर सेटिस्फाइड, बट दे स्टिल डोंट नो. दे आर 100% दे आर, बट दे डोंट नो.
But they don't know that they are.
उनका अब एक बात बताओ, 1 बेडरूम मिला, 2 बेडरूम चाहिए. 2 बेडरूम मिला, 3 बेडरूम चाहिए. 3 मिला, 5 बेडरूम चाहिए. अरे 5 बेडरूम की मेंटेनेंस भी तो देखो कितनी है.
Very high.
फिर
Very high. You don't get that kind of help at home. So you were saying कि 5 BHK चाहिए फिर सबको.
अब 5 BHK मेंटेन करना आसान थोड़ा है.
बहुत मुश्किल
फिर?
है. Yeah. To pay
So,
for the maintenance
I-
and everything.
I mean, I feel the bigger the houses, the more the differences are
Among
Between the-
people.
among families.
Family. अच्छा, तो
ये मेरी गट फीलिंग है. हाँ, मैं गलत भी हो सकता हूँ.
But you follow that kind of rule.
Smaller the house, smaller.
Okay. You live in a
3 bedroom.
3 BHK. Okay. You could have gone for a higher.
I could have gone for a bigger one.
But you like being there.
See, when I bought this house, I was told कि भाई in the same amount I can buy a bungalow at Gurgaon with driveway, park, garden,
Modern facilities.
modern के so called. लेकिन मैंने फिर भी वो DDA का लिया. क्यों? क्योंकि आना जाना वहाँ से would have made my life miserable.
Then all the time goes in
फिर
commuting. हाँ.
here I am in the central. And by the way, what difference does it make if it's in 3 BHK or 2 BHK, depending upon how many people are there. Secondly, location होता है, मैटर करती होगी, लेकिन गुड़गांव जाके आना इज यूजलेस.
It's a lot of time.
फिर?
It's a pain actually.
और
It's a pain.
और ये नहीं कि गवर्नमेंट इज मेकिंग कनेक्शंस, मोर रोड्स, एवरीथिंग, बट द अमाउंट ऑफ traffic being added or the number of vehicles being added every day
It's harrowing. Yeah.
then
I see. So where does this deep sense of contentment comes, does it come with age, or does it come with the kind of, that you've seen the world?
I think it
Or-
comes with the age.
I don't see many people having it, even with that kind of even in there. Would you
See,
agree? Would you
I
agree?
do agree with it. It depends from individual to individual यार. ये अपनी अपनी सोच है. मैं आपकी बात मानता हूँ. There I have maybe I've seen people who are content. I have a client whom I have known since 99, 26 years. He's not worked. वो रिटायरमेंट में है 26 साल से.
अच्छा.
And he's living a wonderful life. 4 महीने हिंदुस्तान, 4 महीने अमेरिका, 4 महीने कहीं.
So he has that kind of resources.
He's made that kind of money for himself.
Already.
And he's, see, एक contentment होती है. दूसरा क्या होता है? There are people who have money. They don't want to spend or they don't know how to spend.
Right. That
वैसे भी हैं यहाँ पे. तो यहाँ तो तुमने पैसा कमाया है तो उसको खर्च करो ना. Enjoy करो लाइफ को. या अगर तुम्हें डर है तो जितने पे हो उतने पे खुश रहो. बताओ और क्या ऑप्शन है इसके अलावा.
True that I mean instead of getting depressed
Stress,
about it, yeah.
Obviously 24 घंटे सोचते रहो स्ट्रेस हो जाए. फिर उसकी डिप्रेशन में जाओ, फिर गोलियां खाओ,
फिर you see
फिर
a doctor.
एंजाइटी. ये चीज़ें तो सी आई डोंट नो. यू आस्क योर पेरेंट्स, दे हैव नेवर हर्ड अबाउट डिप्रेशन एंड एंजाइटी.
They do get very surprised these days that so young, इतने ज़्यादा young
कैसे हो
बच्चे.
गया? And this has happened in last 20 years. It's not been
Okay.
long time, maybe 25 years. लेकिन उससे पहले डिप्रेशन एटलीस्ट हमने नहीं सुना था. ये
तो
आज की जनरेशन
तब किसी और फॉर्म में होता था या नहीं होता था?
आई डोंट थिंक सो ऑल्सो. बिकॉज वहाँ पे उस समय क्या था, लोग सेटिस्फाइड थे.
And life was simpler.
आई मीन देयर वाज नो उसके घर में क्या बन रहा, मेरे घर में क्या बन रहा, वो नहीं था ना.
And more loving, but very into like sharing and
केयरिंग एंड शेयरिंग.
caring and sharing. तो वो तो अभी उतना होता ही नहीं है.
अब तो माँ बाप से बच्चे बैठ के बात कर ले वही बहुत है. पड़ोसी की तो बड़ी दूर की बात है.
Maybe we can take it.
There are colonies in NCR where I don't know whether neighbors knows also कि who is staying next to them or अभी वो पेपरों में आता है, जर्नलिज्म में आपने पढ़ा होगा. अभी एक there was a guy who killed a girl, cut it into pieces and put it in fridge. बॉम्बे का कपल आया हुआ था. ठीक है.
I guess I read. हाँ.
And after that she had got other girls to that house. ठीक है. किसी को नहीं पता लगा. I mean
Right, कि
it
किसी
was
को
like a
पता ही
building
नहीं चला.
वो कहीं बिल्डिंग में रह रहा था रेंट पे. Nobody knew anything. Because आज के टाइम पे
there's no conversation, there's no communication.
People are not bothered. तो ये हाँ तब बॉर्डर हो जाता है अगर उसका कहीं घर बड़ा हो जाए ना, वो बोले मैं 2 BH की जगह 3 BH के लेने जाना, तब उसको समझ आ जाती है ये कुछ गड़बड़ कर रहे हैं.
So you mean कि इतना डिस्टेंस हो गए हैं, socially so distanced we have become कि वो बॉन्डिंग का तो वो I don't see वो होता नहीं है.
बिल्कुल.
तो I think times should come back and
it will come back.
It will. You believe it?
I believe it. 100% it will come back.
When?
Maybe not.
When do we see that?
Maybe not our generation, our kids, or maybe the following third one. It will come back because everything has to be complete.
That's a very nice thing.
No, it will come back. आज मैं बोल रहा हूँ, आप रिकॉर्ड कर लो.
आज अभी तो रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है.
It will come back 100%. जो जाएगा वो वापस जरूर आएगा.
So it's a cycle. It will come back.
And people will be more happy.
Happier and content.
Absolutely. आप देख लो health issues भी आजकल. Because of these, it leads. See, one issue leads to multiple problems.
That's true. That's true. So at India Habitat Center, since वहाँ पे तो इतना sustainability और good life के बारे में होता है, so and you've seen people from all over the world, coming there. Government के इतने सारे events होते हैं. So what is your memory, most cherishable memory अपने habitat का, where you've seen somebody coming from outside and something that you felt very different.
I have met Prince Charles there.
Prince Charles.
Who's the king now. I have met Richard Gere.
Richard Gere.
Then I have met Amitabh Bachchan.
Okay.
Then we had a cricketers event where all the cricketers had come. There's an event called Seat Award Ceremony. Seat does it for them. The tire company.
The tire company.
The tire company, they do it. So we had almost everyone there.
Everyone means
All
Bollywood
the-
celebrities.
No, the cricketers.
Cricketers. Sorry.
That was not the current generation.
Ah.
I'll tell you, that was Saurav Ganguly time team.
Oh, that's
Lakshman, Saurav Ganguly, Rahul Dravid, Sachin Tendulkar time.
that was one of
Kumble.
the best.
Best teams.
Yeah.
So everybody. Plus we do get all government secretaries. In the political part, we've seen the prime ministers.
Prime
I've
Minister
seen-
Modi.
No, not Modi. We've seen Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
Okay.
Then we had presidents. We had lot many presidents coming. Dr. Abdul Kalam was there. Dr. Jal Singh had come.
Okay.
Then we had this current president. There was another lady before this.
Miss Pratibha
Pratibha
Patil.
She has also come. Prime Minister mein only he has come twice.
How was your experience? Seeing
Excellent,
him.
excellent.
Was there an interaction?
The security protocol doesn't let you
Okay.
talk, but they can let you meet him.
So can you describe कैसा था मतलब उनके साथ मिलना?
He was a thorough gentleman.
People do say that about
He
him.
was a thorough gentleman. Not as a politician. I don't know much, but as a human being. एक इंसान अपने आप भी तो कुछ होता है पोस्ट के अलावा.
Of
He was a
course.
thorough gentleman.
अच्छा.
Mr. Prime Minister, current Prime Minister, before becoming the Prime Minister, he had come. He became in 2014
14.
May
Yeah.
and May. April he had come for a function to us.
Oh.
It already started the campaign, so he had come there.
How was that experience
उस
with
समय
that
उसकी
meeting?
security तो इतनी थी कि
अच्छा.
because they knew he's going to be the
He's going to win.
so he'd come for a private function where he was there for about an hour and a half.
So international dignitaries जब आते हैं तो is it different from when we are having our own people like Indian
So there's a standard
dignitaries
protocol which is done by the government
Right.
and the police,
and the police?
local police stations manager. जो international आते हैं उसमें हमारा interaction is a little more
More because they stay there.
because they don't know much about it.
Okay.
They stay there plus they will but जो domestic होता है या national है उसमें हमारा protocol is a little more stricter.
अच्छा.
So especially with the politicians and that also the politicians which are with Z class security. Not
Achha.
everyone.
Not everyone.
Not everyone. Ministers are there almost every day there is somebody.
So of the the international like stars like Richard Gere, how was he? How did you find him? Like some people want to meet him, from that generation even now. Okay, meeting him is
He
like a
had
dream.
to come again, but
Okay.
we didn't get the menu.
But that time he would have been very young, right?
Yeah, it was an there was an incident. I don't know whether you remember. अभी वो केस खत्म हुआ है शिल्पा शेट्टी का
Shilpa, the famous kiss.
केस that happened there only.
Oh.
That happened at our venue.
Okay. Can you tell us कैसे ये कब हुआ था मतलब what
It
was
was
the
actually official meeting.
okay.
उन्होंने like customary जो होता है वो किस थी but media
Like the way it's in their
Yeah.
culture, right?
वो फिर मीडिया के थ्रू फैलते पता नहीं कहाँ तक चली गई.
But Richard Gere, meeting him as a person, what would you
He was-
recall of him?
He was also gem of a person.
Okay.
Excellent person. No air about it.
No airs about
No,
it.
no.
So is that the difference between international and Indian?
ये इंडियन में कुछ होते हैं. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा all five fingers are same. There are people who are down to earth. There are people who have कि हम ही भगवान हैं. तो everywhere you find every kind of person there. तो ये part and parcel रहता है हमारा.
And अभी जैसे ये habitat में ये post COVID. So what does the team the sales team what does the team actually do? Are you also competing with bigger brands like Taj and is there a competition or is there not?
Not exactly a competition, but we still keep a track of their sale figures and they keep a track of our sale figures also.
Achha.
Because we run under the license of club. We're not a hotel.
We're not a hotel.
We're not a hotel, but we have all the facilities of a hotel.
But okay, but lesser is it lesser capacity?
One third the capacity is is lesser also. Plus, our prices are one third the 5-star hotels.
Okay. Right. Right. So do many people know, because everybody has that perception
No,
that
everybody knows.
India Habitat Center is more for professional events
No,
and
everybody knows now.
Okay.
Initially, when we started the operation, that time people had that
Mhm.
impression that members only can do it, nobody else can
Right.
do a function.
And you need the members reference.
Members
or
reference or
something.
without members. But now, I don't think so. Everybody knows about it now.
Okay, okay. So how are we doing? How is India Habitat Center doing?
Touch wood, we're doing pretty well. Compared to, we're doing very well to be precise. Again, about sales point of view, so we're doing much better than pre-COVID. So we've already done almost 1.5 times, but we're doing very well in competition to our hotel rivals also.
Okay, okay. So people can come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of paying like twice, thrice the
Thrice, more than thrice.
Taj, of course. I mean,
No, Ashoka also charges the same.
Ashoka. Okay. Who are the other major
Taj and
competitors?
Ashoka.
The other major competitors. Okay. Nice.
Not exactly the competitors, but only thing is we keep a track of sales figures only with them.
Like who's going up?
Who's doing better? Who's doing well?
So अभी एक recently एक ये debate था कि work hours को लेकर कि even in hospitality people work insane hours, and younger people, I mean, they are in like 10-12 hour shifts. How do you how is it at Habitat, or ये कैसे होता है when you say motivating younger people to do better internships, and then even when you're getting into the job?
Currently, we have a 10-hour shift only. Once a week,
10-hour shift.
10-hour shift. Once a week off. We are in the process of making 5 days a week.
Achha.
But our industry does not permit us. There's a lot of norms, especially the front of the house people. You can't shut a restaurant for 2 days.
But then it can be in rotation.
Rotation may, that is why we are still working on it. Currently, we have 6 days a week. But I don't know how far it is going to be. See, we are trying to copy everything which is coming from the west part of the world.
That is what I was about to ask. कि बाहर कैसे होता है? How is it in the better parts of the world?
बाहर
like,
रेस्टोरेंट्स वगैरह में पूरा होता है 5 days a week ही होता
5 days होता है. तो वो लोग कैसे करते हैं?
क्योंकि 5 days a week में जो 2 दिन वो होता है वो दे हायर लोकल पीपल फॉर देयर वर्क.
अच्छा.
सेकेंडली वो 5 days दे गिव 110% टू देयर वर्क.
The people who are on yeah.
See, now there is a talk, if I'm correct, in Japan or in one of the Western countries, कि 4 days a week.
4 days work week आना चाहिए. And there was a lot of debate. Then Narayan Murthy sir, he said something about 70 hours week.
See,
yeah.
Those people, I understand, can go extreme because he's built that empire by working so many hours a day.
And those were different times also.
Absolutely.
Right?
I'm not saying, but 5 days a week or 6 days a week should be there, but depending on the industry to industry. You can't, these hospitals.
So it cannot be uniform.
It can't be uniform. You can compensate with other things. There are a lot of other perks you can compensate with them.
So countries like Japan, or there are other countries. I think Ireland also has some. So ये 4 days उनका कैसे चलता है? वो यहाँ पे उसका कुछ भी
वो गवर्नमेंट का कर रहे हैं, पब्लिक का नहीं कर रहे हो.
अच्छा, that's in the government.
That's a government.
So that's even difficult, isn't it? India में can it happen?
इंडिया में
I don't think.
नहीं, इंडिया में भी काम होते हैं, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा नहीं होते, लेकिन क्या है 4 days अगर if they can finish their work, they can, because they use a lot of technology, a lot of
there.
Here if they can, but I don't think so. If they devote 6 days, even 10 hours, continuously 10 hours, without any breaks and intervals, I think they can work, but they devote for their 4 days 110% of their job.
So when you say वहाँ पे 110 है और यहाँ पे कितना है percentage? And what's the difference? How do they do it? And here why is it lesser?
Yield कम है, यहाँ पे yield कम है, वहाँ पे yield ज़्यादा है.
So is it about a person to person?
It depends on person to person. See, works, a lot of things, work atmosphere, your financial things, your background, A lot of things depends on it. Like, for example, I was reading an article, I think Denmark or one of the country's prime minister retired. He went home after the retirement party on a cycle.
Yes.
Am I right?
I
Without-
also read that.
Without any security, without anything. Do you think it's possible for a normal person to to do a cycling here?
Of course,
So there are a lot of,
population, demographics.
so that is what I'm saying. There are a lot of factors which are involved. We can we are ready to copy or we're ready to follow this, but we don't realize their population. Now our prime minister's, I was just reading another thing. It said that we have treated 9 crore free of cost for the
Right.
medical, which is twice the population of Canada.
True.
So see,
True. We have enormous numbers for sure.
So we can't compete. We'll have to see sector-wise sectors, company-wise company. Now there are hotels who are doing 5 days a week for the staff also.
They are.
There
They've
are. I'm not.
starting to do that.
They're doing. Taj is doing it.
Taj is
See,
doing- okay.
Everybody has to work, but they are working towards it. It takes time. It's not that you just pick it up and just plant it there. It's not possible.
So, in terms of work culture, is the work culture better outside, like internationally, in better, like developed parts of the world? So, why is India's work culture sometimes a bit, it's they say it's kind of toxic or not very free?
But that was the perception. Now I don't think
It's
so.
not like that.
No, it's not like that. Now in current scenario, it's not like that.
Okay. So here people have more of their like everyday struggles. So yeah.
That's makes
That's
a difference. That's how you contribute, not time. If you have a lot of issues coming, going, then it makes. वहाँ पे आपको in Western country, if a guy takes 10 minutes to reach his office, 10 minutes, yeah, 10 minutes you can't reach even the metro station also. Then,
True.
so there's a lot of other factors.
So life is more settled there. The way the
Now,
life
that
setting
is what I
is.
said, not content. Those people are content. They don't want to have bungalows. कि मैं 6 बंगलो बनवा लेता हूँ,
अच्छा, वहाँ
दो
वो
राजस्थान में
competition
बना लेता हूँ,
नहीं।
2 यहाँ पे, वहाँ पे जो है उसी से खुश है.
Maybe, but they also have better things like in life, isn't
better
it?
thing?
Better air, better, quality of life.
नहीं, यहाँ पे भी की जगह quality of life is very good.
Is it? When you spend like 3-4 hours in commute.
That's city, but you go to the rural areas, there
But
are
then,
parts of India
maybe,
where
yes.
you get a beautiful. But अब क्या है, हमें आदत नहीं है ना. आप जाके रुक के देखो, 7 दिन बाद आपको लगेगा पता नहीं कहाँ फंस गए मैं. Let's go
Because
back.
there you don't find that
start
kind,
get feeling that jitteriness in you. No, I want to go back. I want to go back. I'm missing work. I'm missing this. I'm missing. वहाँ पे लोगों में नहीं है ना.
नहीं.
नहीं. They're happy whatever they have it. They don't want to build buildings for themselves.
अच्छा.
यहाँ पे
It's more or less they're settled in their life. They like life like that, slow and
they're okay.
nice.
Whatever they have, they're satisfied with it.
So here in India, since we're still a developing nation, maybe that's the,
Oh, yeah.
or is it
I
just?
thought we were a developed country. We are third number 3 or 4 in GDP and in the
Yeah,
trend.
but still we have
No,
our
we're
own
tax cut.
problems. I see that. So Abhi, I just want to ask you a very important thing. In today's age, you're not on any social media platform. Why is that?
I don't like it.
Okay. Why don't you? Why
I don't
would you
know.
not like it?
I've
What
day
is the
one.
reason?
It's on me. My wife also has is on couple of social medias, but I've never seen her seeing every day, answering every day. Once in a blue moon.
So she's not that active.
No, she's not.
But you're completely off it.
No, I've not made my consoles.
How does that work?
It works with me perfectly well. I don't have to see अरे कितने likes हो गए कितने dislike. वो आजकल पेपर में कल के आया हुआ था एक इन्फ्लुएंसर को किसी ने killed and put it in the car. यही तो है और क्या है because क्या होता है when you on these things ना you don't know what you're talking. When you speak and record and send it, it is not going to make all 100 people happy. It might feel, some people might get offended also. So, अब वो उस चक्कर में लाइफ को थ्रेट पे बेसिकली दैट इज द रीजन दे आर गेटिंग किल्ड ना
That kind of envy it's generating among other people
Plus,
who are watching.
there are I think I had read और मैंने देखा था कि वो कुछ यंग इन्फ्लुएंसर्स डिप्रेशन में आके मर गए.
ऐसा
वो फॉलोअर्स गिर गए उनके. तो क्या फायदा इन चीज़ों
क्योंकि they had built their life on
तो इनका क्या फायदा? व्हाट इज द पर्पस? मेरे को बताओ. इसके बिना जिंदगी में कोई कमी नहीं लग रही मेरे.
What would you tell a young guy or your kids? What do you tell them? Are they on social media?
He is very active on X. आजकल इंस्टा के लिए ट्विटर,
Formerly Twitter.
हाँ वही. He is active. See, if I tell him, he'll not listen. ठीक है ना, क्योंकि वो आज की जनरेशन है. So time will teach them. Let it flow with the water. They'll learn. Because अगर आप मना करोगे ना,
मना करने से तो ऑफ कोर्स
फिर
नहीं कोई अभी मानेगा. बट
you know the one. Lot of people have asked me why no. मेरे को वो WhatsApp भी इसलिए होता है because WhatsApp is a medium
It's
for
work.
communication.
Yeah.
I have a group from my office, my HOD's group, my
it's
other
become
group.
a way of working
Basically.
Yeah.
Not that it is something which I
It's
need
become
to.
very important as a tool to communicate officially and even
Absolutely.
Yeah.
तो वो है. Otherwise nothing else.
So you find it artificial.
110%.
So whatever people post like on Insta and other platforms.
देखो जो स्टार्स पोस्ट करते हैं वो पैसे के लिए करते हैं.
और जो बाकी लोग करते हैं
वो जरा अपनी फॉलोइंग बढ़ाने के लिए कि मेरी फॉलोइंग यहाँ तक जाएगी तो मैं यूट्यूबर बनूंगा, फिर मैं इसका प्रोडक्ट प्रमोट करूंगा या इसको प्रमोट करूंगा, मेरे को पैसे मिलेंगे. दैट्स राइट.
सब लोग तो यूट्यूबर भी नहीं बन सकते हैं ना.
कुछ ना कुछ तो उनको फाइनेंशियली दे लुक एट इट ना. कुछ ना कुछ तो होता होगा. अदरवाइज क्या फायदा? यू टेल मी. Are you on these platforms?
Some of them, but I'm not very much. I mean, I'm not very into it. But yes, some of them I am there. Like sometimes somebody posts a picture. So I've seen relatives, kind of commenting on it. So some people.
देखो relatives comment करते हैं. अब जिसके बारे में करे उसको अच्छा लग रहा है नहीं लग रहा. फिर पता क्या होता है? जिस दिन मिलोगे उस दिन वो बैठ के तुमने ये बोला था ना, ये लिखा था ना. That is the problem.
So do your kids tell you social media page?
Initially they told me once or twice, but after that it stopped. They knew I want.
I see. So abhi, in this sector, since you've been in hospitality also, and part of Habitat is also hospitality. So young kids who are getting into this sector, I think there's a lot of glamour. Like आपने पहले बोला कि you saw it when you were a young boy, So there's a lot of glamour in it. But what is your advice to people who are getting into hospitality now?
See, once you get into any industry, at least give your first 5 years to that industry. Work hard. जो बोगे वही काटोगे वाला हिसाब हो जाएगा. Whatever you sow, that is what you're going to reap. If they put in effort and hard work in initial 5 to 7 years, they will enjoy life. But if they have this कि मैं इससे ज़्यादा कमा लूँ, मैं यहाँ शिफ्ट कर जाऊँ, वहाँ शिफ्ट कर जाऊँ, then I'm sorry for them.
तो ये जो इतना जॉब हॉपिंग it's not very healthy. आप
No, it's not healthy.
Like when you were a young person, you went out, and then at that time not many people would go out, right?
I worked with Taj for 6 years. So I wanted to earn money. I didn't want to settle there. मैं पैसा कमाने गया था. पैसा कमा के आ गया वापस. जबकि जो मेरे साथ गए थे, they are still there. They settled. They married, kids, everything there. And it has been almost 30 years. More than 30 years. They are happy. But I'm happy here. क्या है आजकल आ रहा है ना, lot of Indians are NRIs and
coming back.
Why?
What do you think is the reason?
Because the reason is there is now उनको अब realize हुआ कि that life was an artificial life.
That was an artificial.
See, because of our culture, our roots. If you're earning average money, I'm not talking very good, average, like your monthly expenditure, if you're married, your monthly expenditure is 1 lakh, and if after spending 1 lakh, you're saving another 35,000-40,000, and you have your own house and car, you're a king in India. But
yes, in
vis-a-vis, if you're in abroad, you still will be a slave. You have to get up, do your dishes, wash your clothes, pack, bag, सब कुछ आपका है. यहाँ पे यू लाइक ए किंग. सुबह आएगी, घंटी बजेगा, मेड आएगी, खाना बनेगा. मेड.
But is that even a good way to live, or because people say ना आप अपना खुद से काम करो, you have a
नहीं खुद
very active life and you go out like the way it is in
एक
West.
बात बताओ, अगर खुद से काम करके एक्टिव लाइफ होती है तो बाहर फिर इतनी बीमारियां क्यों होती हैं लोगों को? आपने देखा था ना कोविड में, वी वर डेवलपिंग कंट्री एज पर यू. We had the least number of casualties as compared to the world. There were countries which were shattered, like okay, then developed economies, US,
They
UK,
were.
Italy, entire Europe.
India, they also say no, there's the projection was lesser. I mean, there were many
See,
counter claims to it as
एक
well.
बात आता है ना,
Though we
आप
are
फिर भी
much
नहीं कह
bigger in
सकते. मैं
numbers.
चलो काउंटर क्लेम को छोड़ दो, मैं कह रहा हूँ उन्होंने 10 बोले, मैं कह रहा हूँ 1000 थे. यही कंपैरिजन है. बट इफ यू सी द साइज, सैंपल साइज ऑफ आवर्स एंड देयर,
Of course, it's
nothing. Firstly, हमारी भी मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज, आई एम नॉट सेइंग दे आर गुड, बट दे आर नॉट दैट हाई एंड फैसिलिटीज. एब्सोल्यूट. बट क्या है, हमारा जो लाइफस्टाइल है ना, दैट मेक्स अस स्ट्रांग. अ गट गेट स्ट्रॉन्गर बिकॉज आज आप रोड साइड पर खाना खाते हो तो दैट मेक्स अ डिफरेंस है. तो ये चीज़ें कंट्री लाइक इंडिया में पॉसिबल है, बाहर कहीं नहीं हो सकता.
But you know, there's this debate about वहाँ पे air is healthier, you know, quality of living is better, standard of living is much better.
यार आजकल के पेपर्स में आ रहा है वो फलाना इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट या फलाना एक्टर या इन्फ्लुएंसर डाइज फॉर आई मीन फ्रॉम वेस्ट साइड, dies at the age of 45, 42, 43.
That's
And
that's true.
natural death. Not, there are people who are, I mean, because of drugs and anything, नहीं natural. So why? Ultimately उसका why का reason ये कि बनता है, जो कि आज layman I can understand, they were under a lot of stress and that is the only reason. Otherwise क्या reason हो सकता है? तो वही कह रहा हूँ ना, वो दिखता है. Once you start living that life, you realize it's not for us.
So you see,
Why?
that
That is why people are
coming
coming back. You only saying, na?
Many people are coming back. That's true. That's true.
Why? They've been there for 40, 35,
Or maybe
40.
they've just got bored of looking at, you know, they want more. They want to talk, and you know, people in India still we have that culture to कुछ जगह में like पर पहले वाले पुराने लोग की still yeah.
वो जैसा आप देखना चाहते हैं वैसा कर सकते हैं. लेकिन I would say we are the best.
That's very positive, I'd say. So you know, this sense of contentment, how do you put this in your children as well, and you know, also at work, in younger people when they join, how do you
I try and
motivate
explain them the style, what I have gone through, how I have reached here. I explain the kids and my young team the same thing.
You tell them your journey.
Yeah. No, not exactly the journey. See, I'll tell them, this is how you have, there are certain things you need to control, your expenses. Every year you're getting an increment of X value. That you need to invest. Control your expenses.
Because everybody wants a higher package and then a higher, I mean, there's no limit to it. Yeah.
Life, we to bola need and greed.
So that's your mantra. Yeah. Thank you so much for this conversation.
Thank you.
I hope you really enjoyed the conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your valuable insights into living life.
Sure, madam. Thank you. Done.